You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Live. Well, there's been a lot of speculation about Jim Harbaugh and the Las Vegas Raiders. But somewhere along the line, the Raiders became infatuated with Josh McDaniels and a personnel guy out of New England named Ziegler. So I don't know what's going to happen there with the Raiders. The report was that Jim Harbaugh looked like he was going to get the job. Well, of all the reports that are out there involving Jim Harbaugh, one thing is clear. If you're an NFL team and you want Jim Harbaugh, it looks like he's available to come back to the NFL. How do we know? The Vikings will interview Jim Harbaugh. That's right. The Minnesota Vikings. Vikings interview Jim Harbaugh. This is Florio from 10 minutes ago. Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh has made no secret regarding his interest to return to the NFL. The Vikings will be the first team to take him up on the possibility. Per multiple sources, the Vikings will interview the former 49ers coach for the vacancy created by the firing of Mike Zimmer. The league office, we're told, is aware of the interview and is awaiting formal paperwork that must be filed for all head coaching interviews. Harbaugh coached the 49ers 4 years from 2011 through 2013. He compiled a 44-19-1 record in the regular season. He took a 6-10 team to the brink of the Super Bowl in his rookie year. Despite having no offseason program due to lockout the next year, Harbaugh went to the Super Bowl and nearly won it, overlapping for 1 year in San Francisco, where Harbaugh and new Vikings GM Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah. Despite intense friction between Harbaugh and the former GM Trent Baalke, there has been no suggestion of any issues between Harbaugh and Adolfo-Mensah. If there were, the interview surely wouldn't be happening. Indeed, given recent events in Jacksonville, it's reasonable to wonder whether Harbaugh maybe wasn't the problem. And I can tell you, being a 49ers fan, I could have told you Harbaugh wasn't the problem. It was always Jed York. It was always Trent Baalke. I knew that as a 49ers fan. This is ridiculous. Jed York and Trent Baalke sort of had a, how do I put this, an ego trip. And so they started butting heads with Jim Harbaugh. And look, Jim Harbaugh's not the easiest guy, I'm sure, to get along with. But of the two people that should have went, Trent Baalke is the one that should have hit the bricks, not Jim Harbaugh. And yes, Mensah has some ties to that 49er group back then, and he is now the general manager in Minnesota. Very interesting that out of nowhere, could the Vikings be the one to land Jim Harbaugh? Could Mark Davis be so infatuated with Josh McDaniels all of a sudden? And look, I think McDaniels deserves another shot. I do. And word has it, McDaniels wanted to go somewhere where there was an established starting quarterback, Derek Carr. Okay, so now that makes some sense. Well, you got a situation where Harbaugh may go in and inherit Kirk Cousins. Look, after seeing what he made Alex Smith into, he saved Alex's career. You know, a lot of people forget that. He absolutely saved Alex Smith's career. What could he do with Kirk Cousins? Could be very interesting. All of a sudden, that NFC North would look a little tougher with Jim Harbaugh across the way from Green Bay. A little tougher all of a sudden. But we don't know. I still say, watch for him in Vegas. Watch for him in Miami. I don't care what Stephen Ross says. Watch for him in Miami. This may be a little priming the pump interview for Miami, but there are some lines to draw to Minnesota now. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.